Hey, Cheshire. I realized I'd never mic test. Sound checked. Testing. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Mic test. Sound checked. Testing. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. I peeked a little bit there. Sound checked. Testing. Testing. Check 1 2. Hey Hugo. Hey Duck Dog. Testing. Check 1 2. All right, now this is the loud part. Testing. Oh my God, MatPat said some crazy stuff. Okay, let's. The loud part. Testing. Oh my God, MatPat said some crazy stuff. Okay, let's. The loud part. We gotta watch the MatPat video first. Then we're gonna play BANBAN. I already have the thumbnail ready. All right, let's do it. Why is it getting louder? Can't do that to me, bro. There we go. All right, let's do it. We're doing it live. Oh my gosh. A game theory, a ruin game theory. This is gonna be interesting. I haven't paid much attention to like the ruin theory speculation yet. And I gotta be honest, I didn't pay that much attention to MatPat's prior timeline. We watched it on stream actually, so that's not true. We did not pay attention. So many ruin videos. I get it, like you get tons of views. Mine did super well. But you know, like that's why I just made it. Just came out. Gotta stop getting louder, like for no reason music. Holy shit. I can't do that. I just dropped this video like a second ago. Oh no, that's not my channel. One sec. I just dropped. Oh, why is there not enough videos? This video. So I did a ruin VHS tape just because I already did my review. I didn't want to just like make theory videos. Although I do have a ruin, not a theory video, but a good video. Yo, check this part out. Spectre did. It's sick. And we'll watch the game theory. Spectres did a great. Oh, first off, the slide is dope. Hang on. I don't want to spoil too much, but. 3D slides are sick. Where's Spectre? Yeah, Spectre's right here, right? Yeah. I'm sorry. You're too old to be in the ticket. So yeah, it's cool. You should check it out if you want it. All right, let's watch the theory. That's a 3D animation in a MatPat video. I'm impressed. That is very. Okay. MatPat VHS, sick.
Hello, intern.
Game theory VHS. Oh, hang on, my food's here. Sorry about that. Is anyone still here? All right. Game theory. MatPat made a VHS intro. I dig it. Cool. I have more food coming, unfortunately. So.
Internet. Welcome to Game Theory, the show that is definitely the real deal and not a sentient robot designed to copy my voice. Today we begin our journey to solve the most anticipated DLC of the year, Security Breach Ruin. Gotta admit, this DLC has been fantastic. Playing it really felt like Steel Wool learned from their mistakes. Gone is the open world that was big but empty, gone is the brightly lit neon environments that stopped being scary, and gone are the insane
I don't know, I think you can make those rightly. I made it pretty dark in my tape, to be fair. I made it pretty dark to make it scary, that's true.
glitches that made the game impossible to fully complete.
Ooh, hey. Whoa! We are not where we were.
This definitely feels like we've skipped something.
I think we broke the game. I think I broke the game for like the 3rd time.
Okay, maybe not all the glitches are gone, and just so happened to be on my first playthrough, I managed to skip an entire chapter that was filled with the most lore, but hey, consider that my contribution to the
Wait, that really happened? That's hilarious.
speedrunning community. You can call that one the failed lore hunter skip in my honor. It'll be my crowning achievement in the world of gaming. Just to make sure that we're all starting on the same page, in the game, we play as a new character named Cassie, a young girl that's been called to the Pizzaplex by her friend and my personal favorite, maybe definitely robot kid, Gregory. Gregory tells us through a Roxy
He's definitely a robot, by the way, and probably Cassie is too. I bet that's where this is going. Are you a 90s kid? Yeah.
talkie that he's trapped under the sinkhole in Roxy Raceway. One staff bot jump scare later, and we're handed a quote-unquote security mask, one that's meant to help us bypass certain puzzles while shutting down all the security nodes that are keeping Gregory locked down in the basement. But this, my friends, is not just any mask. This is Vanny's mask, the one that Vanessa wore.
Why is this game capture so ugly? Like, I'm not being mean. Like, he's MatPat, he makes the best videos. He obviously doesn't matter, right? But like, god damn, I spend so much time getting like the game capture to look good, and MatPat's just doesn't.
Throughout the entirety of Security Breach, making it pretty darn suspicious. Using this mask allows us to look into an augmented reality system, seeing things that we couldn't see before, making us invisible to certain enemies. We can suddenly walk through walls,
Just like super washed out.
Activate security nodes, intentionally teleport, and, as I demonstrated earlier, also accidentally teleport sometimes. Mask in hand, we make our way through the Pizzaplex, shutting down the security and encountering the various Glamrock animatronics from the original game, including the bestest boy Glamrock.
Like, watch my video. This scene looks completely different in my video. Like, completely different. Hang on. We gotta pull this up because this is like literally night and day. This is day and mine would look like night. And I'm not saying mine, like I did something special. I turned on some settings. MatPat could turn on those settings too. But like, okay, it was over here, I think. Where are we here? Immediately you can tell this shit it looks way better, but okay, where? Here we go. Yeah, this is it. One sec. I want look left and right. Hang on.
Freddy, are you okay?
I want to make sure. I want to see if it's really. Okay, so that's what mine video looked like. Yeah, it looks. Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. I mean, MatPat's got I'm sure he's got a baller computer, right? Like.
Freddy, though something's a little different about him this
super washed out, right? You know what I mean?
time. I can't
I'm looking at
quite
chat.
put my finger on it. It's probably the fact that he's missing his head. All of this while running from a glitching.
So everyone saw the prototype on Freddy's leg and was like, oh, it's not Glamrock Freddy, it's a prototype. It's like, who's to say that Glamrock Freddy from the base game wasn't the prototype? Like, how do we know that, right? So that's entirely possible. In fact, it was sort of suggested that he might have been. So, just like when people are saying, oh, well, the Princess Quest ending is canon. It's like, okay, even if that is, and Gregory freed Vanessa, then what's the first thing they would do afterwards? They'd probably go down to the basement to the FNAF 6 location and kill Burntrap. So it's even if Princess Quest is canon, which I think it is, it doesn't preclude the Burntrap ending whatsoever. That still could have happened and frankly probably would. It only makes sense that that's what they do immediately.
Bunny entity that'll summon animatronics to our location if we wear the Vanny mask for too long. Eventually, we deactivate all the security nodes, including Cassie's favorite Glamrock, Roxy.
Cassie, what are you doing? So sorry.
This allows us to head on down to the basement where, surprise,
That looked good. That looked good. Maybe he color corrects it up and brightens it up deliberately, and maybe that's better for retention or something.
surprise, it wasn't Gregory at all. Instead, it was an animatronic. See, told you guys Gregory was a robot this entire time. This thing right here is the Mimic, a bot designed to learn from and copy other people and robots. And whoopsie poopsie, we've just released it from its concrete prison. We run to the elevator to try to escape, only for
Yeah, that's another thing. It was in a concrete prison that had access to an elevator. I don't really get that.
the real Gregory to finally contact us and lead us to safety. The elevator is ultimately sabotaged by either Gregory or the Mimic, unclear who exactly, that's a theory that we're going to talk about later, and we fall into the game's ending with Cassie's fate being questionable at best. Honestly, there is so much happening in this game. True to
Wait, the Mimic sabotaging us at the end? Come on, dude.
form, the fanbase is just tying itself into knots, arguing over all the little details. Did Gregory actually betray us in the end? What does the word prototype mean on Freddy's foot exactly? And what ending of security breach actually led us to this point in the timeline? Well, good news there, loyal theory.
Well, we know it's Princess Quest because Vanny is free and Vanessa's free and Gregory's like my friend, and it's definitely Vanessa, so yeah.
I believe I have at least the first batch of questions answered, and oh boy, if I'm right, this game is drawn from one of the most controversial parts of the lore, while simultaneously setting us up for some massive reveals later this year.
You know what? With the game, the series keeps setting us up for these fucking massive reveals that never happen. I'm just gonna be real with you guys. They never happen, and I'm getting really sick of it. But it's not MatPat's fault that they don't happen. It's Scott's fault. But like this game to me felt very fan servicey, and this is the video I'd make. Like Fusion Z Gamer, for example. Fusion Z Gamer was one of the first people to post a video of the Mimic ending, right? And I'm gonna give you guys a preview of what this video is gonna be. No disrespect to Fusion Z Gamer. I love Fusion Z Gamer. But when it's just he's the perfect way to exemplify this, right? So when he finds secret scooping room ending, right? The whole time he just shouts, "Oh my god, guys! Oh my god!" It's the Mimic in a Mimic suit, and then constantly reiterates and insists that it's not a mod, right? And I think that's really telling that it could be a mod. Like, he has to insist that it's not a mod because you could believe it's just a model swap on the Mimic, you know, until you see the other ending. Like, you know, so like look at this. It's just literally, where is it? Okay. You show all the crowd. I just want to see the run. Yeah.
Side. All right, guys, this is it. We're gonna get
Yeah,
the
this
new
is it.
ending. So I successfully activated all of the cameras. What? Okay, the heck? All of the doors.
Watch Fusion's reaction here, guys.
And now all that's left. Oh my!
Again, nothing to do with Fusion. This is not Fusion's fault. This is not a criticism of Fusion whatsoever. It's criticism of FNAF.
He's in a. What the heck is? Oh my gosh! What is that thing?
Oh my god!
Okay, that's one of the mimics. That's one of the mimic suits.
It's the suit.
That's one of the mimic suits.
We already knew it was the Mimic. Who cares?
Whoa. Dude, this looks like I'm playing a mod right now.
It looks like a mod.
What is that? That's a brand new animatronic. That is a
No, it's not. It's the Mimic in a suit, but okay.
brand new animatronic. I mean, it's the mimic, but it's like it's a
Yeah, exactly.
new suit.
He points it out. He points it out.
Oh my! This is awesome. Okay, guys, I
God.
promise you, this is not a mod. This is real. Okay,
not a mod, guys.
I've been on this game for the past almost 24 hours, and I can tell you that is not a mod. That is brand new. This is real. All the doors are open.
See, like, he has to insist that it's not a mod because that's how trivial it is. It's literally a swap, right? My point is, and this is a video I'm planning to make, Ruin and FNAF has become pure fan service, and that's it. It's all like little bits of things that like satisfy fans and let, you know, we make videos like that going, oh my god, guys, look at this, it's crazy, right? But nothing ever happens. Nothing ever happens. We never find out anything, and it's fan service. It's oh, more of my food is sorry, one. My 7-Eleven. Okay, rant over, sorry. But yeah, nothing ever happens in FNAF.
year. So grab your AR bunny masks, friends. We're about to see the hidden truth buried.
We still don't know who the characters are. We don't know who Gregory is. We don't know who Cassie is. We don't know who Vanessa is. We don't know who William Afton is. We don't know anything. We don't know who the Mimic is.
Within the ruin.
They write books and like introduce these characters, none of whom get included in the games. Because they know they can't make that work because it would just completely derail everything.
But before I do that, you know what complements a high-tech bunny
Ooh,
mask?
what's his sponsor? Let's see.
Our latest batch of Theoryware.
Oh, himself, cool.
That's right, after almost a year's hiatus, we are back with a bunch of brand new designs in our biggest drop yet. Get jacked into the AI network.
MatPat sounds kind of chiller than usual, I gotta be honest. He's like doing his delivery is like a little bit more chill MatPat than you. I think he might be sick or something. He's normally like, hey guys, it's MatPat doing the YouTuber thing.
Work with our short circuit collection, where we've got t-shirts, fleeces, crew necks, messenger bags, and yeah, even towels. All with this intricate circuit board design that's perfect for hacking into
we have to watch the ad. We wouldn't have a stream without his video, so.
any and all digital worlds. Let me just draw your attention to a couple of the highlights here. You guys know that I love me some jackets, and that we tend to do better jackets with more thoughtful details than anyone else out there. Case in point, the adjustable Velcro sleeves here on this watertight jacket. It is a great way to keep yourself secure and dry if you live in a place where it tends to rain a lot. And while this black t-shirt here might seem simple, it is so much more. It is actually an athletic shirt. It's super lightweight and breathable, meaning it's durable and easy to clean. It is so soft and so airy, and because it's a simple black, it can literally go with anything in your wardrobe. But if you're looking for something that's a little bit louder, our rainbow of outerwear continues towards its eventual completion. We now have ourselves a purple jacket. Let's just say that this is a color that'll get you
When are we gonna do the white and black Theft King edition?
to always come back. And last, but certainly not least, the item in this collection that I'm really excited about here is something that we've wanted to do for a while and we're finally able to execute on. The first ever Game Theory leggings. With the short circuit design and Game Theory green just tastefully lining the leg, they're comfortable, they fit great, and of course, they're not see-through. Now that might seem like a minor detail, but you don't know how many times I was told by our female staff how important that detail was. And
Oh yeah, no. Yeah.
of course, these amazing leggings are built with that ever-important phone pocket. And when that phone is in there, it is locked in. Your phone ain't moving an inch, whether you're working out.
MatPat is selling leggings. Wow. Was not expecting that, but cool. That's awesome.
Lounging around the house or, you know, running from deadly animatronics. But maybe you're looking to no-clip into something a little bit different. Well, if that's the
Like, that's cool that he has a big enough audience that would want to buy leggings that he can sell them. I think that's good.
case, then get ready to get lost in our other collection, the radioactive line. Let's just call this one Hazmat Chic, full of radioactive warnings, thermal vision patterns, even color-changing heat-activated mugs. It's colorful, it's unique, and it's nerdy in a way that gives you a cool story about your clothing without it being so in your face. You know, except for the giant yellow puffer jacket that has a hazard sign up
I like that. I like the more subtle designs, yeah.
on it. Admittedly, that one's a
If I ever did merch, I would make they would not have Theft King all over the front. Like, who would buy that, you know?
bit extreme, but it's extreme in all the best ways possible. And it goes great with the yellow hazmat backpack. I mean, incredibly, how could something so cool cause a literal meltdown? In short, we have been working hard to create a huge selection of high quality things that I think you're really gonna love, and they're gonna make you feel great and look
Yeah, his delivery, his voiceover is like really subdued compared to usual.
great. So if you want to find out more, the merch shelf is right below this video with a few key items. YouTube shopping is now a thing, so I think you might be able to purchase anything that you just saw on screen by clicking it right on the screen itself. Or, you know, there's always the tried and true classic. The link is in the top line of the description. Just head on over to theoryware.com. It's actually a very cool, very fun interactive website now. And as Style Theory always says, keep looking sharp. Now then, back to the digitized walls of the Ruin. Let's start with something simple. Something that really sets the foundation for the rest of Ruin. Which of the Security Breach endings is canon? Security Breach has had a weird relationship with its endings. Sure, some previous FNAF games have had multiple endings, some have even had upwards of 7, but none has ever been so vague about what the intended ending was. Of Security Breach's 6 potential endings, there were 2 that felt like real contenders for being the canon choice. The so-called true ending, 2-star ending where Gregory goes into the Pizzaplex's basement to fight Burntrap, ending in a collapse of the entire building, and
FNAF does a weird thing, which is that the most content-rich ending is often not the canon one. Whereas, like, in most games, especially Japanese games, like, most games, the best ending is the most content-rich. Like, Shin Megami Tensei is a great example, Persona and stuff like that. Like, the best ending, the ending the developers want you to take, is the one that has the most gameplay to it.
the Princess Quest ending, the only 3-star ending of the game where Freddy's dismantled by staff bots and Gregory defeats the glitch trap virus controlling Vanessa. So now that Ruin's
Oh yeah, I totally forgot that Freddy was dismantled. But that makes sense, because we find him dismantled in Blast, so.
out which actually happened, well, we could say with near 100% certainty that it was Princess Quest. You see, Steel Wool did something that I would have never expected.
Again, though, they could have easily just made they could have done the Princess Quest ending and then immediately gone down Vanessa and Gregory and killed Burntrap.
The comic book style drawings of all the security breach endings into the linchpin of the whole debate.
Are we collecting the endings from Security Breach as comics?
Yep, throughout Ruin, one of our main collectibles are comic strips. Comic strips depicting images from the base game's various endings. Comics that were created by none other than...
It's one of Gregory's comics.
Each comic comes with a little descriptor like that. These look like Gregory drew them. Gregory should be an artist when he grows up. Gregory was always so creative. That last line about Gregory being creative, that tells me that these endings are all made up. They're just stories that Gregory imagined for his own little comic series, inspired by the scary, true-to-life events of the franchise. But if
Why? Why would he draw those comics?
they're made up, then how do we know that the Princess Quest ending is real? Well,
There's no
once you
comic.
collect all of Gregory's comics, the answer is pretty obvious. Take a look at this. These two are from the Gregory Escapes ending. These two are from the VIP ending. These are from the Loading Dock ending. This one is from the Disassemble Vanny ending. And then, last but not least, is the Burn Trap ending panel. Seems like a pretty extensive list, right? Except there's one ending that's noticeably absent here,
Yep,
Princess
okay.
Quest. There isn't a single comic strip in all of Ruin depicting that ending, implying that that one, unlike all the others, was real. And if you look around at the rest of Ruin
Yeah.
with this in mind, you start to realize why. In the Princess Quest ending, you have to beat the Princess Quest 3 arcade machine that's in Vanny's hideout. But when you visit that same hideout in Ruin, you find the machine on its side, with the princess's lantern sitting on top of it. She has conquered the virus, lighting the way to freedom. And if the lantern wasn't obvious enough symbolism for you, when you put on the Vanny mask and enter the AR world, you'll see the sword from Princess Quest 2 and 3 plunged into the machine. The beast has been slain. Actually, the fact that Cassie's given the Vanny mask in the first place
Y'all know it's not slain, right?
also lines up with this ending, because it's the only ending where we actively see the mask getting left behind. It's actually a big focus of this panel right here, showing us that the mask being left behind is significant. It's still waiting around for someone, in this case Cassie, to find it and become the new Vanny. And then, last but not least, there's the fact that in Ruin we come across
Oh god, why do we have freaking evil haunted masks now?
Freddy sitting in a pile of rubble,
Yeah, I think that is Freddy from the base game, and that's why he was there. That was pulled apart at the end of Princess Quest.
missing his head, something that again only happens in the Princess Quest ending. So with our canonical ending established, let's just stop right there to talk a little bit more about Freddy, shall we? In Ruin, we come across this headless Freddy, but it's unclear whether it's meant to be our Freddy from Security Breach
It is.
or not. You see, this Freddy has the word prototype written across his foot, something that is definitely not present in the base game. He also has a green present hiding in his stomach, something that's awfully suspicious once you consider Security Breach started with Gregory taking an orange present out of Freddy's stomach. This can't possibly be the same robot then, right? This is one of the big debates that's captured the attention of the Faz base. If the Princess Quest ending is correct, then it kinda has to be the same Freddy. It would be very highly coincidental if not. So how then do you explain all these new features? Well, first, I think it's important to
It's a freaking retcon.
call out that design updates between games, it is nothing new for this franchise.
Yeah.
Probably the best known example of this is the evolution of Springtrap in FNAF 3 to Scrap Trap in FNAF 6.
Yeah, he looks terrible in FNAF 6.
William Afton's basic anatomy, it is nothing alike, despite it being the same dead body in the same rotten suit. Even in this game, Candy Cadet, complete overhaul between his first appearance and now. Or just
Yeah, it's a retcon.
take a look at any of the other animatronics. Their endos are real different to the ones at the end of Security Breach, and yet each and every one of them has suffered the exact same damage that they did in the previous game. But one detail that can't be replicated is something that I think a lot of the community has started to overlook, something that can't be denied, and it all relates back to the Vanny mask. We're told that this mask is known as the Virtual Augmented Neural Network Integration Unit, or VANI. As the name implies, it allows us to use augmented reality to physically see and access the neural network, that's just a fancy name for AI, controlling the Pizzaplex. Throughout the game, we use this ability to make fences disappear, access security nodes, and teleport from location to location. That much is obvious. What's less obvious, though, are how the various endoskeletons
How do we teleport?
behave while we're wearing the mask. As we pass most normal endoskeletons in the game, we see them wrapped in swirling pink code. This shows that they're connected to the network. They're being powered by the AI system in charge of the Pizzaplex. Now, when Cassie has the Vanny mask off, they'll start chasing us. That's because we're suddenly visible to them. We're just a kid. We're a target. But notice what happens as soon as we put the mask on. They stop chasing us. Instead, they go back to what they were doing before. We've disappeared from them because we're integrated into the AI system. We're no longer a kid. We've become one with the code. It's actually pretty brilliant, subtle storytelling. But now let's get back to the topic at hand, our headless Freddy in ruin. Unlike every other animatronic, when we put on the mask around Freddy, not only does he stop chasing us, he outright disappears. We can't see him anymore. And likewise, he can no longer see us. Why? What makes
And Freddy couldn't see Vanny in the base game, so.
him so different? What is this trying to tell us? Well, if the Vanny mask jacks us into the Pizzaplex's AI system, his disappearance tells us that he's not a part of that system.
Yeah.
He is not swirling in pink code because he's removed from the Pizzaplex's network. How'd that happen? Well, we saw it at the top of Security Breach. Freddy glitches out and has to be rebooted in safe mode. That's why he's friendly to Gregory in a way that none of the other animatronics are. He's no longer under the control of the AI network controlling the Pizzaplex. In a sense, you could say he's thinking for himself. And we see this continue throughout the entirety of Security Breach. Whenever Gregory sees Vanny running around, Freddy states that he didn't see anything.
You didn't see the dancing rabbit lady right in front of us?
No, I did not. There is no rabbit at the Mega Pizzaplex. Not anymore.
Vanny is very clearly real, but she's wearing her mask, thereby making her invisible to the one robot that isn't a part of the wider AI system, that only changes when Freddy is
Oh, after this, we're playing BANBAN 4.
equipped with Roxy's eyes. Roxy's eyes in that game were a part of the AI system, which is why that upgrade suddenly allows Freddy to see things that were formerly invisible to him. He's seeing everything that's a part of the AI network, and that includes Vanny.
Vanny, I can see you now. I have new eyes.
This one detail is why I feel that Ruined Freddy here has
Whose VO is that?
to be the same as our best boy from Security Breach. This is a Freddy that has been removed from the system.
I
One
agree. I always thought it was the same Freddy.
that was rebooted
Like, that would be such bullshit. Like, we see Glamrock Freddy, but it's just like a different Freddy. Like, why? Like, really? Like, that's definition fan service. That, like I was talking about before. Like MatPat said at the start of this theory, like, dude, setting us up for huge reveals. And it's like, okay, man, I hope you're right. Not MatPat's fault that we never get these huge reveals that we always seem on the cusp of, but maybe it's because Scott's afraid that once we get the huge reveals, no one will care anymore. I doubt we will. It's ridiculous, but maybe, I don't know.
in safe mode.
I guess it's working. Like, it's popular and more popular than ever. So, like, why would they stop doing this fan service that doesn't actually tell a story and doesn't actually develop and doesn't build stakes and build to any sort of climax whatsoever? It's just like the lore that never ends. We're 2 games into this new lore and we don't know who the fuck Gregory is.
Mode, taking him offline, something that almost guarantees that he has to be connected to the Freddy from the original game. Weird Freddy curveballs aside though, this game makes it abundantly clear that I was right on the money with my last few theories about how AI is now the major focus of the series, and specifically AI programs that have been corrupted by Glitch Trap, Afton's old evil data, hence why everything is wrapped in this purple or pink code. Well, everything except for Roxy. Instead of being made out of purple code like the rest of the animatronics, she instead has sections of her body made up of green code, specifically around her face, her arm, and her foot, making her look a lot like she did at the beginning of Security Breach. It's strange, right? But it actually ties into our previous theories. This neural network controlling the Pizzaplex isn't just influenced by Afton. According to the books, the AI program was originally built to play with Charlie, a girl that wore a green wristband in order for the security puppet to protect her. That's why we see Tiger Rock, the book's manifestation of this same AI, with 2 colored eyes. It has evil and good data inside of it, and different animatronics are tapped into different amounts of that same
Why is it blue and not purple?
code. That's why Roxy is surrounded by green code that makes her look like she was originally supposed to. Green is the color of protection, of safety. Her influence is now putting green markers over the parts of the system that are good. This duality is actually best exemplified.
Okay. Listen. We have never had... Okay. Charlie's existence in the games amounts to Henry saying, my daughter, at one point at the end of FNAF 6. He never says Charlie. We don't know that it's Charlie. We just know it's my daughter. It's likely an analog for Charlie. But I don't understand the obsession with Charlie. Like, why is everyone so obsessed with this character from the original trilogy, none of which seems to be relevant at all anymore? Like, And plus, aren't there freaking 4 Charlies anyway? Because they're all robots? Like, oh my god. I don't understand. You remember when FNAF did his whole big theory thing where he was like, I think that Patient 46 is evil robot Charlie Baby from the books? And it was like, I mean, like, it wasn't a bad theory. It was just like, from just like a rational standpoint, it's like, no, they're not going to make the reveal be this character that no one knows. Like, this character that you could have played every FNAF game and done everything, 100% all of them, and still have no idea who evil robot Charlie Baby from the books is. Like, they're never going to do that, right? I don't understand the obsession with people wanting, like, trying to bring Charlie into this. Charlie has never mattered. She has never mattered. Why should she matter now?
Amplified by belief.
And there's been many cases where it looked like she was about to matter, and then she didn't, because nothing ever happens. It's all just like fan service, like, oh, it looks sort of like the game is saying this, and then it abandons that plot point or never really develops on it, or just like very slowly gives reveals onto it without ever actually giving anything conclusive, without ever being like, yeah, Charlie. Like, Scott, if you want Charlie in the games, just say, hey, Charlie, this is Charlie. You know, she's Henry's daughter. We'd be like, okay, bet, Charlie's a thing now. Nice. We can all agree on one thing. Charlie, we have a character. We'd read the books. But you know what? Knowing Scott, it would be like some bullshit where like, oh yeah, this is Charlie, but it's like a different Charlie from the book. So like, it's not all going to align perfectly, which is like everything in FNAF. And it's like so dumb. It's like, dude, these books that like sort of align with the games, but not really. And they have characters that are like analogous to characters in the games, but like not really. And it's like, why? Just like, it seems like they're just afraid to commit to a story.
Believe it or not, the daycare attendant, Sun and Moon, or Eclipse, as they're known when fused together. Since the beginning of Security Breach, this thing's presence in the game has always felt very random. Like, why is he here? Just to be another scary thing to chase us around? Maybe, but that doesn't tend to be how these games work. And why would they choose such a random design of being both light and...
Wait, whoa, what'd you say?
Very random. They're known when fused together. Since the beginning of Security Breach, this thing's presence in the game has always felt very random. Like, why is he here? Just to be another scary thing to chase us around? Maybe, but that doesn't tend to be how these games work. And
yes, it is. What? I disagree with that point. There's been many characters that are just added because like they're scary things to chase you and scare you. It's FNAF.
Why would they choose such a random design of being both light and darkness, sun and moon? Well, now we know. In one of Ruin's many lore-heavy Easter eggs, if you go up to him with the mask on while there's only one generator left to activate...
It's a house built of Easter eggs and fan service.
You'll hear a new line that states...
No! It's not safe yet! Turn on the other generator!
Clearly, Eclipse is conflicted. One half wants to protect you, but it's getting shut away by the darker, more sinister half. He is good and evil combined. He represents both codes competing within the same body. Other animatronics are more of a sliding spectrum. Some are more corrupt than others, but Eclipse represents the balance that naturally exists within this neural network system, which leads us then to the ending of the game. Whether Gregory is...
It's cool. That's a cool point. It makes sense. It's a nice observation. Let's assume that was all deliberate. That Eclipse, Steelwool and Scott planned for Eclipse to represent the duality, the Jekyll and Hyde sort of nature of this person torn between these two codes. So what? What does that tell us? Like, who cares? I want to know about fucking Gregory. I want to know about Cassie. I want to know about, like, Afton, I guess. I mean, like, I want to know Vanessa, Vanny. I want to know about the characters we have. It's just fans. It's just like a little Easter egg. It's just like a little bit of extra lore about Eclipse that gives you more context of sort of what's generally going on. But that's not a story. It's a setting. It's just like infinite vague world building without any actual story.
Actually the one trying to kill Cassie in the final moments is a theory for another day. Instead, I'd rather focus on this, the Mimic tunnels. At the end of the game, we're chased by an endoskeleton known as the Mimic.
So yeah, the Mimic was trapped down here, but there was a freaking elevator that they could have just left in. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe the bulldozer broke through 2 walls, and
a robot that's
the only explanation I can think of. The bulldozer broke through the wall we see, and then a wall behind it. Otherwise, the Mimic would have just left.
Able to learn from and copy other creatures. But even before we get to the elevator, Gregory tells us his friend, presumably Vanessa, has these plans for the underground tunnels.
My friend has exit to the building now. Just follow the instructions.
Yeah, my video, I stopped it right here. I was like, it's Vanessa, by the way, obviously. Oh.
But what are the tunnels? Why are they here? Who put them here? These tunnels aren't just random. Someone has been down here before. They've installed lighting and an elevator and everything. We also know it wasn't Gregory and Vanessa because they're on the opposite side of the room that the Mimic was locked in, the Pizzaplex side, complete with the mixes system. We also know that these tunnels weren't just part of the FNAF 6 location because the game makes it a point to show that we're a number of floors far below that building. It tells us that this location has to be older than the FNAF 6 pizzeria. So
I don't know. The FNAF 6 pizzeria just could have had more floors beneath it.
again, I ask, what are these tunnels for?
That's a weak point.
And why are they here? Well, the clues to finding that answer are hidden in the Mimic's room. Normally, you wouldn't be able to see any of this stuff. You break down the wall, you enter a cutscene, and the Mimic starts to chase you. However, at this point, Steel Wool understands that the internet gonna do what the internet gonna do. We're gonna rip into the files, we're gonna free cam our way all across these maps, and we're gonna crank up the brightness hunting for clues. And sure enough, there is a lot that's hidden
There's
just
like gift box. Yeah, there's a lot
out
in here.
of sight. Inside the Mimic's room are two costumes, a grandma bird and an elephant clown. There also seems like there's supposed to be a third costume, a lion wearing a varsity jacket, but that one I was only able to find in the game files. That said, in one of the game's secret endings, the Mimic wears a costume that's kind of a mix of all three of these things, so that's the evidence that we need there. And overall, it's a pretty interesting find. We know from the books that the Mimic is a fan of wearing costumes. In the Mimic story, as well as the Pizzaplex epilogues, we know that the Mimic mainly cycles between two costumes, a mushroom and a jester. In the story, Edwin, our parallel for the game,
What? Our parallel for who?
Henry, was responsible for
Edwin, Henry, okay.
turning those costumes into animatronics for Fazbear. And that right there, that's an important detail. You see, the books make it clear that those costumes came from a time before Edwin made Chica into the first animatronic. In other words, these off-branded characters,
Oh, MatPat is all in on his timeline, okay.
like a jester and a mushroom, predate practically everything else that we see in the games. They come from a time before the core lineup of characters was officially decided. When Edwin disappears after the death of his son, Fazbear Entertainment goes to his abandoned home and reclaims all of their property. The Mimic, the costumes, everything. Think this is only specific to the books? It's not. I suspect that we've been hearing about these costumes ever since Night 4 of FNAF 3.
What?
Replacements arrive, you will be expected to wear the temporary costumes provided to you. Keep in mind that they were found on very short notice, so questions about appropriateness/relevance should be deflected.
But that's not all. On your way down to the FNAF 6 location, we find ourselves in a massive cave system full of bioluminescent mushrooms and waterfalls. This immediately felt weird to me. I mean, it is the first time that we've ever been in a place
Yeah, it looked like the Dark Souls 2 DLC, if anyone knows what I'm talking about.
like this, a place that is outside of a building location in this franchise.
With the big dragon at the end.
So why now? Why this particular setting?
Fuck that level.
Why such a beautiful cave with such specific details? It's odd because we've never seen anything like this in the entire series. Well, almost never. In the second novel, The Twisted Ones, as a
Here we go, back to the freaking trilogy.
friendly reminder, that's the one where the main character gets vored by an animatronic in the end. Good memories had by all. When Charlie awakens from being trapped
Or, oh yeah, okay, yeah.
inside one of the twisted animatronics,
Only when I started my channel and I met a lot of furries. I'm not a furry, but I met a lot of furries and became friends with a lot of furries that I learned what that meant.
she finds herself
I think it's hilarious.
inside of an old Freddy Fazbear pizzeria. As she explores, she too discovers a cave system with, wait for it, glowing mushrooms and a waterfall. What
Fuck. That's pretty close.
does it mean? Well, the more I looked into it, the more I realized the strong parallels between Ruin and the original novel trilogy. In
Okay. I ranted about this before. This is your chance, MatPat. Sell me on this.
both cases, we follow a young girl who's looking for a boy the same age
Dude, it's so bright and alpha washed out.
as her that goes
Also, notice she goes up during the day.
missing. She finds an old pizzeria buried below a mall, and when she goes down there to where she believes the boy's calling from, it's revealed to be a trap. Am I saying Cassie is Charlie? No, I might one day, but for now I'm still mulling that one over. But I do think that there are clear connections between this game and those books that are
Yeah, wait. Yeah, I didn't read that shit. But, like, okay. Hang on. That sounds like more book bullshit. It sounds like Cassie is Charlie.
directly being called to our attention. And what's the primary location for the final book in the series?
What about all the other times that we had, like, vague connections to books like this and, like, it didn't go anywhere?
The location
This is totally going to get forgotten in three theories from now.
where this
Like evil robot Charlie baby from the books being in FNAF's theory. Like, yeah, that was what happened to that theory?
story finally comes to
I'm not criticizing the theorists making these theories. I couldn't come up with a better theory, obviously. I'm just saying that, like, you know what I'm saying. Maybe.
To its ultimate conclusion, circus, babies, pizza world. Look again at the costumes that we see in the Mimic's room. An elephant, clown, and a lion. Both animals that are commonly associated with circuses.
It's like we're looking, okay, this is my problem. We're now like looking at costumes of elephants and clowns, and it's like, I still don't know who fucking Gregory is. I still don't know who Cassie is.
It's the grandma
I still don't know who Vanessa is. Why am I looking at this freaking costume?
bird actually looks a lot like a crow to me with its wide...
Like even, like assuming this is all correct, assuming this is all correct, which it very well may be, where does this lead us to any sort of story that's building any sort of stakes or building to any sort of climax? Like, okay, so what? Like if solving FNAF just means like figuring out the vague connections and how everything rhymes like Star Wars or something, like, oh yeah, because this is a reference to that and this is a reference to that. It's just all circular references to each other and no defining canon, no plot development, no character development, no stakes building, no climax we're building.
Yellow
towards.
beak and its dark blue coloring, which again reminds me of the Disney film
And if there's no climax, everyone leaves unsatisfied.
Dumbo, another circus-based film that stars crows and
Freaking Dumbo?
an elephant attraction. The elephant is even wearing a clown outfit, for crying out loud. It is practically screaming at us that these costumes were designed to be mascots for circus babies. It's why when they were brought into Fazbear's as backup costumes,
What?
like Phone Guy said, their relevance was questioned because Fazbear never had a circus theme or revealed any of these sorts of characters.
Okay, got it.
They were Williams from a long time before. But that's not all. Throughout Ruin, there are secret plush baby rooms where the dolls troll you, and a whole suite of plush baby AR
I only found one.
collectibles
The
that
one that he's showing now.
specifically call out how weird it is that these things are here. This is Fazbear, not circus babies. There is no reason to call out all of these parallels unless it is specifically to call our attention to circus baby.
Or to distract us from the fact that there's no freaking story. And that instead of a story, it's just like a bunch of fan service and Easter eggs scattered about that like sort of tell you a vague general idea of what might be going on.
These locations are connected somehow. But the final nail in the coffin for me comes thanks to one of the secret endings in the game. After the Mimic chases you in costume, you end up in a locked room where you hit a big ol' red button and a claw-like machine comes down from the ceiling, grabs the Mimic, and defeats it, at least for now. And what's that ending called in the game file?
Literally the same ending as the base game. Literally the after ending. Literally a robotic arm grabs him and pulls him away. It's the same ending.
Files, the scooper ending. This thing right here, it is a scoop. And where's the only other place that we've ever seen a scoop used? Circus Babies, an underground bunker that you can only access.
Okay. Here is the way they can salvage this. Help Wanted 2 is set at Circus Babies. If Help Wanted 2 follows up from this and connects to this, and I think that's where MatPat is going when he said we're going to get a bunch of big reveals later this year. I think that's where he's going, is that Help Wanted 2 is going to be, instead of just like a non-canon side story, basically. Well, I guess it wasn't non-canon, but instead of the literal events of Help Wanted, well, here's the thing. Security Breach and Ruin are different than other FNAF games because most FNAF games, it's telling the story backwards. Like, you're going through the game as some random asshole or Michael Afton or something, and you're learning about what happened in the past and how things got to this point, right? Security Breach and Ruin changed that. It was one of the things that I was most excited for, to be like, okay, yes, we have an ongoing active story now that are being, we have characters that can actually influence the story now. It's not just an Easter egg hunt. It's not just a mystery hunt anymore. Help Wanted 1 was absolutely just a mystery hunt like the other FNAF games. If Help Wanted 2 is not, if there's a story to it and we're playing as an actual character that we know, maybe Gregory or Vanessa or Cassie, whoever, and please, a character we know, please don't give us another new character. But if we're playing as that and like finding out more things that connect to Security Breach directly and connect to Ruin and suggest that the game takes place after Ruin or something like that, that could potentially be cool. But you can't spend 3 games building up to the story starting, that's what we're talking about, is the story starting.
Via an elevator. Oh wait, that describes exactly where we are. Now, remind me again what game is coming out later this year? One that has a trailer starting in the sister location elevator. One where we see a very familiar security panel from Ruin down in the bottom right corner. Help Wanted 2, the second VR game. The Mimic has been around much, much longer than any of us suspected, and we're gonna find out more about him in the next VR installment coming this winter. This has all sorts of implications. For one, the parallels between the Mimic and Ennard are undeniable. An animatronic that's an amalgamation amalgamation of a bunch of other animatronics. What makes this one even more interesting is that the books just confirmed all games up through FNAF 6 as being games in universe of the Pizzaplex. So was Ennard just a fictional version of the Mimic the whole time? Again, that's a theory for another day.
Oh god, wait, what? What?
Interesting is that the books just confirmed all games up through FNAF 6 as being games in
The books confirmed 1 through 6 are all games in universe. Okay.
universe of the Pizzaplex. So was Ennard just
I'm glad that that's the lore that I tied my new VHS tape to, so.
a fictional version of the Mimic the whole time? Again, that's a theory for another day. But more importantly, this actually has some massive timeline implications.
Yeah, implications on the timeline, but who cares? Like, we've done the timeline 1,000 times already, guys. Like, I want to know what happens next. I want to know what's happening in the story now.
Well, part of the reason it always
No one knows, because nothing's happening in the story right now.
felt tough for me to place Circus Babies into a timeline is because it closes after the death of Elizabeth. That always felt like a good starting point for Afton to then begin seeking eternal life and to put people back together. But what didn't make sense is why Baby would have a claw mechanism in her chest to capture kids. Afton wouldn't need to capture kids until after he had lost his child. But if Circus Babies was actually much earlier in the
Unless he did it because of, his son, the bite victim.
timeline, like these old costumes seem to suggest, things start to fall into place. Henry was the initial robotics genius. Afton just had the ideas and then gave them to Henry to turn into animatronics, like what we see with Edwin in the Mimic stories. I always brush this little detail off as confusing, but before the release of Sister Location, we got this ending from FNAF World, where Henry sits at a desk talking about the evil that he created before he unalives himself, just like what we see him do in the novel trilogy. At that point, we see a pair of glowing eyes and
guys.
Baby's voice.
We have to stop this unalived shit. I'm sorry. You can very easily say, ends their own life. Without saying unalived, which is just, ugh. Have some fucking, not criticizing MatPat. Lots of people use this word, and it's how you have to avoid it, the S word for YouTube, but like, come on guys, have some respect for like, life, and just say, ended their own life. That's okay. Like, that's fine. You don't have to say the big word.
Calls out,
Everyone, please stay in your seats.
Yeah, not criticizing MatPat. It's like YouTube is becoming like part of our vernacular, and I hate it.
this all implied that Henry was the creator of Baby, not William, despite Afton's name being
What the fuck? Henry.
the one on the copyright. But now I think we have an answer that solves all of this. William went
But
back.
none of this. No one cares about any of that. And again, not criticizing MatPat. Yeah, okay. So like this is the FNAF trick. This is the FNAF trick. And again, it's not MatPat's fault. It's not FNAF's fault. It's not any theorist's fault, right? They get you to start focusing on something that doesn't actually matter to the story whatsoever. What does any of this shit have to do with Ruin? Nothing. Nothing. Notice none of this has anything to do with Ruin. Ruin is trivial. The events that we just played, the game, are meaningless to this story. They don't matter at all. And like, you get duped into thinking that like there's some big reveal, but then at the end we find out like, oh, we found out like we were able to piece together that Henry actually built Circus Baby, and now we know where Circus Babies lies in the timeline. It's like, so fucking what, dude? Like, that game came out like years ago. Like, I thought we were moving on. I thought we were going to a new story. What about the story? What about the freaking Pizzaplex? What about the game we just played? What about Cassie? What about Gregory? What about Vanessa? Come on, guys. Notice none of these people none of them have showed up in this theory once. And again, that's not MatPat's fault. It's because he's working with what Steelwool and Scott give him, and they're not giving him anything.
To collect his costumes after Henry's disappearance, just like what we see happen in the books. When he does this, he also finds the Mimic program, deciding to use its programming and technology for his own creations. The Funtime animatronics, who can do what? They have the ability to mimic voices. We see Baby doing the exact same thing in Sister Location when she mimics the voice of Elizabeth to try and lure Michael to his death. I suspected in my last theory that Baby was still at play here. That's why Tiger Rock's eyes are blue and green, Elizabeth and Charlie. And given everything that we just talked about today, I have no doubt that this is still very much the case. How it's gonna play out though, we'll have to see in FNAF VR. We see Baby Funtime animatronic program, deciding to use its programming and technology.
See, here we go. Like, they're once again recontextualizing the FNAF story for the 15th time. The 100th millionth canon retcon. Like, okay, I get it. You wanted to make the original FNAF games, and you want to change the story and do something new. Like, you could just do that. You could just do that. You could just like make a game that's like, hey guys, that was the old FNAF and this is the new FNAF. It's a new story. And we'd all be like, awesome, new story, finally a clean slate. Who cares? You don't have to, like, I feel like the game has to, they want to introduce something because they want to do something. They wanted to do the Mimic. Okay, cool. No doubt, Mimic is cool. Mimic can be really cool. Maybe it could be really scary. Like, I'm down with the Mimic, right? They wanted to do the Mimic. Just fucking do it. Just do it. Just like put the Mimic in and be like, this is the new story and this is the Mimic and he's the new villain and there's AIs and shit. Like, you don't need to bend over backwards explaining how this can still connect with this old lore that's settled. It's settled. It's done. Is anyone unsatisfied with the FNAF 1 through 6 story and UCN? Bunch of kids get killed and stuffed into suits, and then like Afton dies and burns for eternity. And you see it's fine. It was conclusive. Henry comes back and burns him, and it's awesome. It's awesome. It's great. It's fantastic. It's over. We don't need, and then, like, this is the thing, like, it's like they're constantly adding these new elements and then figuring out like convoluted ways to bend over backwards. Like the best example of this all started with the multiple pizzerias. It started with MatPat. Not his fault. MatPat realizing that FNAF's story as presented by Scott only made sense if there was another pizzeria that didn't exist in any of the games. Now we know there's like a million of those, right? And like, he realized like, yeah, the only way for this to make sense is for there to have been another pizzeria. And instead of Scott like being like, oh yeah, that's dumb though, because like that's so dumb. Like, why would there be another like that's not a good story. Like, oh, it was actually at a different pizzeria that you never saw. Like, it's a band-aid, right? Instead of just sort of disregarding and moving on, it feels like we've built on top of all of this convoluted lore, all of which were sort of like band-aids to fix issues with the story that Scott was making up as he went along in the first place. Like, the fact that it was like there was another FNAF location another Freddy's location that we didn't know about, it was like so dumb. It's like, okay, well, at that point there can be a million Freddy locations that we don't know about, and millions of missing kids, and like whatever, right?
For his own creations, the Funtime animatronics, who can do what? They have the ability to mimic voices. We see Baby doing the exact same thing in Sister Location when she mimics the voice of Elizabeth to try and lure Michael to his death. I suspected in my last theory that Baby was still at play here. That's why Tiger Rock's eyes are blue and green, Elizabeth and Charlie. And given everything that we just talked about today, I have no doubt that this is still very much the case. How it's gonna play out though, we'll have to see in FNAF VR 2 later this year. Obviously, there's gonna be more to cover here in the coming weeks, specifically about Gregory, Cassie, and Cassie's dad, but more on that one next time, because in the meantime, remember that our brand new line of merch just dropped today. Need to carry your books or laptop to school? Well, the messenger bag just might be right for you. It's slim, it's durable, and it's sporting all those classic game theory colors. Need a bit more space for your stuff? Then try out the radioactive backpack. Not actually radioactive. It's got loads more pockets and compartments for everything you need.
Wow,
Plus,
like,
it's got a USB.
Okay. Let's play some freaking BANBAN. How about BANBAN time? Yeah, theory was fine. FNAF story is incomprehensible and terrible. I need to charge my mouse once. Oh, I can't unplug that. Oh God. Garden. It's a big ass housing on a USB-C cable. I'm plugging it in. Yeah, theory was fine. We need to wait for the other episodes. Like, there's gonna be like 6. Whoa, that's loud. Sorry, guys. Put my headphones back on. Why is it called Clay 4? Try to say my name. That tone guy, bruh, 3. Oh, that one guy, bruh, 3. Sorry. That you're like a guitarist or something, like the tone guy. Yeah, I know. I can see, guys. And now it's showing up properly on my screen. Come on. Fucking BANBAN. Oh, okay, watch. There's not going to be 1440p. Nope. See that? No 1440p. No 4K. There's just nothing. You have to stop this, Euphoric Brothers. You have to put resolutions in your freaking game. Why would you stop? Why would you stop there? Like, it's effortless to add more resolutions. And the only way to get my native resolution of 1440p is to turn on mix, which is what they call borderless window for some reason. Like, I have a 4090, guys. Like, I can run this game. I should be able to run this game. There we go. 1440p. I got it. Don't worry, Hanji. It's every time with this BANBAN shit. Like, guys, fix your resolutions. What are these? Who the hell plays it freaking 800 by 600? 1680 by 1050? What? How about 1440p? 4K? The only other two resolutions that people play at. You play it at 1080p. Most people play at 1080p. Smart gamers play at 1440p. And like dumb ballers play at 4K. Right? That's it. Maybe if you're like super broke, you play at 720p, but like not really, right? There's 3 monitors. There's 3. Okay? If you have a laptop, it's a little different, but it's just it letterboxes. It's fine, right? Or it just there are 3 display resolutions that you care about for gamers. 1080p, 1440p, 4K. You only have one of them. 1080. That's it. Ridiculous. You gotta fix this shit. All right. Oh, this take your time thing. Okay. For a parent looking for their missing child, time is a delicate matter. Click the clock to advance time. What is this? Oh, hang on. Let me update the thumbnail and title. The Gardener of BANBAN live. I have a thumbnail prepared. I'm prepared, guys. Check that out. I don't have to stop and make a thumbnail mid. I knew I was gonna play this. Boom. Boom. Okay. Your thumbnail. Gardener of BANBAN. Yeah. Advance the freaking time. Let's go. All right. I've been told that this game is quite good. Or impressive. More impressive than the other BANBANs. I know how to play. Get your ass over here, Opila. Hi. That was scripted. Maybe not. What are these letters? No, we actually died. We died in the first 2 seconds. What if I just leave her? Another terrible chase that doesn't necessitate you looking at the thing that's chasing you. Oh my god, we can do the whole chase without looking. Up. There you go. Okay, I have a lot of thoughts. That was nauseating. This lighting is fantastic. What is going on with these lights? Why does this look so good? It's running well. It's running well. That's what we want to see. 7 millisecond frame times. Okay, fuck yeah. BANBAN is running well. And it looks Is this Lumen? Is this software ray tracing? Okay, let's see what happens. Yeah, not even a jump scare. These models are crazy high poly count though. They didn't. Oh, they were in the other games. They didn't simplify them, which is why the game ran so badly. I think now it runs better because they probably simplified the models. Are you gonna follow me? Oh, nice. Use your toy. Right, you have to teleport it because it can't navigate to the different rooms because that would be too hard to code. You just right click and it just posts. Except it didn't. There we go. Alright, where's the freaking bird? Get over here, Opila. It's starting to look better. I'm not a Garden of BANBAN hater. I just want to say, I think the Euphoric Bros get a bunch of shit. Yeah, dude, look. Game looks nice. Hey, I said sit there. Oh, you bitch. Okay. I'm gonna put you up here maybe. Is the solution I have to do this one? Ah, you can't leave because too high. Yeah. That was a puzzle. Yeah, these aren't screen space reflections. They don't look like screen space reflections, so I think they might be... hard to know. Oh, you know what? They're just lights. They're not reflections, I think, so... Won't let me pick you up? Okay, I guess I'm done with you. Those reflections look really good. Okay, there's a big invisible wall right here. That's awkward. That was the thing that happened. Being dragged. But yeah, no, the Euphoric Brothers have done nothing wrong. Just a heads up. Making like a dumb game is not a crime. Nothing wrong with it. Same goes for Introvert, which I've actually played to completion. It was interesting, but it wasn't like...
Listen up, criminal. That whole act of you being unconscious won't work on me. You're a prisoner now. You'll do what you're told without any questions. Understood? Now your first task is very simple. I will ask you yes or no questions, and you'll answer them using the buttons on your left and right.
First good voice actor in BANBAN?
Facing forward, the button on your right is a yes.
Yeah, I know.
And the button on your left is a no. Question 1. Someone locked up all the criminals in the swamp on the level above. Was that you?
Yes.
You saved a lot of time for someone that needs every minute on their hand. So thank you for that.
Unreal's directional audio is
That
awful.
someone shall not be mentioned. Moving on. Have you ever come in contact with the threat shown on the board? Really? I'm surprised you're still in one piece. Third question. Have you ever come in contact with the threat shown on the board? That's not what I heard. Fourth question. Have you ever come in contact with the threat shown on the board? Yeah? I'm gonna need every bit of information you've got on that one. But later. Fifth question. Have you ever come in contact with the threat shown on the board? Well, you better keep a wider eye on the ceiling. That one strikes from every angle. Sixth question. Have you ever come in contact with the threat shown on the board? I hope the rest of your answers were as truthful as this one. All right, grab your belongings from the back and step out of the room.
Nice chair texture. Very nice chair. Wherever they downloaded or bought this asset from, they did a good job. Hey, Sheriff Idiot. I don't like you. What do you want me to do? Oh. Oh my god, it's loud. Oh my god. Are we friends?
What a waste of time. You don't even work here. What on earth are you doing this deep down anyway, partner? You know what? Follow me. We can talk more inside. It's not very safe out here.
Garden to BANBAN, everybody. I didn't even move and it just happened.
Careful here. It's not very sturdy.
Are we about to fall, dude? I want to try to get in front of you. Yeah, the way they deform makes me think that his poly count is way too high. Maybe not, though. It's performing. The game's running well. Admittedly, I have an RTX 4090, so it better run well, but those bricks.
Welcome to the kingdom.
That's a terrible brick texture, dude. Come on. You couldn't find a better one on Quixel Bridge than this? Oh my god, guys, it's the cave from Security
It's not up
Breach.
to me to decide what to do with your partner.
Maybe Charlie's here.
We need to talk to the queen. And when we do, show respect.
I'm gonna go exploring, hang on. Queen Bouncella. Okay. Nabnalina. This kind of reminds me of Venge, actually. Invisible. These invisible walls are getting really old. Very lazy game design. Yeah, like some of these textures look great. You can tell that like some of these textures are pulled right off Quixel and look great, and then others not so much. I will say, the scale is very cool here. I like the scale of this walk. This room is huge.
Your Majesty, I've finished interrogating the new captive.
And how would you rate the fruitfulness of that interrogation? On a scale of 1 to 10?
0. They don't talk much, and I think they came from the surface.
The surface? That's a new one. Did they say what they're doing down here?
I'm afraid not.
I think I know. A worried parent can spot another worried parent from a mile away. I've heard the screams and the crash from above. You're here in search of your child. I fear you won't find them. Most humans have ceased to come down to this floor for quite some time now.
Another good voice actress.
We can help with getting you back up to the upper floors, but allow us to introduce ourselves first. I am Queen Bouncella, the ruler of the kingdom. This is Sheriff Toadster, the protector and only other citizen of the kingdom. I apologize on behalf of both myself and the sheriff for the rough reception. We've all been a little on edge lately. I'm sure you can understand. How's the elevator back up doing, Sheriff?
It would be nice if I could mix the background music separately from the dialogue.
Do you know where these parts are?
Yes, Your Majesty. I was previously too occupied to go collect them.
The coming hours will be rough for us all. But this is not your battle, parent. Sheriff, accompany the parent and go grab the missing parts.
But Your Majesty, we should be focused on protecting you.
Nah, not a good.
You will, once you two get back with the parts in hand.
Her hand is clipping.
All right, you heard the lady. Let's head to the station, partner.
Her hand is just straight up like, dude, it's like there's like a second of animation and she's clipping through the chair. And her arm. I guess it's a Banban's charm. What? Oh, he's talking to me. No matter what happens, you must make the queen laugh, otherwise what's in her pouch escapes and we all die. It just doesn't wait for you. Hey, where'd you come from? Opila. Oh, good thing I saw him, otherwise I'd have no idea that that invisible wall was gone. Can I land on this? Secrets? Secrets? Soft locks? Okay, here we go again. Oh, he waited for that. Oh, not this thing again. Dude!
I believe it's 2 tickets per route.
The background music is too loud!
2 for you, and 2 for Little B here. There should be some scattered around here.
Yeah, and there's no background music slider. Oh my god. Why is her head transparent? Oh no, it's reflective. Oh, not that asshole again. What? Oh, I bet we could do fun things with you. What do you want to do? Oh, who's that? I see you, Huggy Wuggy. That was Huggy Wuggy, right? Invisible wall. Oh, I see, okay. Having to drop this freaking thing is annoying as hell. Well, I guess we'll go to the ventilation sector. Oh. Of course. Of course. I swear, we have like 100 tickets, dude. Why do we need so many freaking tickets? There's only 3 of us. Oh my god. I thought those things... Oh. Oh, we missed that. Whatever, it's not that. My probably wasn't important. Come on. Get your fat ass on the train. There's no way we need 6 tickets for 3 of us. The bird doesn't even count. I'm not paying for a ticket for a bird. Holy shit. Oh, a door opened. Out of my way. What?
All aboard.
Oh, what? What the hell? Why give me an option if you're just gonna say go to the yellow one? Okay, got it.
You know, I get your confusion, partner. I really do.
I don't think you do.
What's a massive bipedal toad with a hat protecting a giant purple kangaroo queen for? After I was thrown down here by your kind like I was trash, I was hopeless, aimless, cold, and miles away from the promised surface. Long story short, I was found and accepted at my lowest. It was then that I declared myself the ultimate protector of the
Hi,
Queen.
Uzi Dorman.
It's a cause worth fighting for. Good-hearted individuals deserve protection.
I feel like we're not getting closer to that. Oh, we are. It's just super far away. Oh, I see. It was moving in the same direction that we were.
We're here, partner. Let's get this over with.
Hang on, I want to find the secrets. No secrets. I actually don't care about the secrets at all.
The part we need should be in the administration room, within the ventilation corridors.
This does look much
But it looks
better.
like the door's locked.
And I think these lights, either they're baked really well or... Oh yeah, I think they're just... Oh, I think they're just like... Oh, you're gonna follow me when I get too far, yeah. Stupid bird. Hang on. Why isn't my remote white? There we go. Oh, I see. Lore. Oh, we just have some bullshit. I don't care. It's fine. Hey, get your ass on the... Swear to God, Opila. Like, these aren't puzzles. This is busy work. This is not a game. Two-headed freak 6, the feline 4. Oh, you know, you could just teleport the drone into the room I'm in. That would be nice, right? That would be too nice. Like, this isn't a game. It's like busy work. Like figuring out what I have to press E in front of. Like Etra's video. All right, monster in here or some shit.
Oh, what? What's happening? You stay in there and don't move. I'll figure out a way to get the door open.
I didn't even know the door was closed.
Hi, I'm a hungry snake. Do you have any food?
Good voice acting. Finally.
Prepare to get toasted! These toad stars never disappoint, partner. You think he recognized you? He now knows we're not in the kingdom. Let's grab the part and get out of here.
Okay. Wait. Invisible wall. Yeah, I think this might be using Lumen. I think they might have turned on Lumen or something. If I'm fine, the game's performing well, so whatever, but Unreal 5. Can sense danger. Oh, good. So when she makes noise, it's dangerous.
Wait. I know my enemies. We're being stalked. These vents are interconnected. They make perfect traps. I'm sure there's a way we can tell which ones are rigged.
Yeah, it's the bird.
We just need to figure it out.
The bird. They never put 2 in a row, so. Watch, we're gonna get through this whole section without a jump scare. Too easy. So before, I think only one of the three was trapped. Now 2 of the 3 are. Yeah. Or we got really lucky. We're due for a middle. Yeah. Another middle in a row, right? No. I don't want to know what this jump scare is, but so easy, like. I swear this is designed to make you waste your time. The game was $10, by the way, so they think it's twice as good as the others. There's a cassette tape that's going to have video on it for some reason. I feel like they don't, they might not know that cassette tapes and VHS tapes are not the same thing. Oh, I can't pick her up anymore. Dude, you can definitely do glitches with this. You definitely do like a speed strap by like boosting off of her neck. Or his neck. I don't want to assume it's gender. Like, yeah, that's... Oh, wait. Hang on. I want to see... Yeah, the reflections stay even when the light source goes off screen somehow. Weird. Pretty good. Pretty good. Of course, I had to hit that button first.
That's the part we need from this section. Let's hit back and see if it'll fit.
Oh, don't tell me. Oh, good. Okay. I guess the threat is gone, or we're about to have a chase. We're due for a big chase sequence. I'm just gonna go YOLO and run ahead of him and see what happens. Nothing. Okay. Yeah. Game's gonna be longer than 2 hours, isn't it? We gotta come back here. That's not the TV we can play tapes on? Okay. How about this one? Okay, where to next? Oh, okay, good. Didn't have to choose. I feel like these are kind of lazy too. Like these are just like a way to have a bunch of areas that aren't connected to each other whatsoever. You have to ride trams to get to them. But the game performs well, so. Running a smooth 144 frames a second for me, which is where my what my monitor caps out on it. So more than 160. Well, it technically does 165, but I don't run it at that. Oh my god, do we have to go back to the queen every time? The game's gonna stutter, yeah.
Let's head for the elevator to see if the part fits.
You can sort of stand on the fence, but there's an invisible wall. Oh yeah, because you would be able to jump past that whole gate. Oh. Oh my god. Guys, we did it. We did it. That is a soft lock. Cannot go in this direction. I cannot go in this direction. I cannot escape with jumping. I don't have the... Oh, baby Opila. This is a full-on freaking, like... Here's the funny thing, right? This block doesn't appear to do anything except soft lock you. Like, they deliberately put this block here. And all it does is ruin you. Ruin your shit. Later, Jazziel. More FNAF content? Oh, I will. There's no restart? Holy shit. If we have to replay the whole game, I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay.
Let's head for the elevator to see if the part fits.
Alright, that wasn't too bad. Oh wait, I bet I could do some glitchy shit. Hang on. I bet there's a skip where you can jump on the fence like I did before and then jump on him. Yes, come on. Oh, dude, there's definitely a glitch there. Definitely a sick glitch there that maybe lets you skip the whole game. Yeah, the fact that he clips. Okay, so it looks like there's a button on top of that. Where are you going? Queen's over there. I just want to know if she says anything new. What's going on with those stairs? Oh, okay. I thought they were solid, but they weren't. These are solid. Huh? Why can you see through the stairs depending on where you are? What? That's so weird. Look at that. Right now you can see through this step. Now it's solid. And you can see through the next step. Dude, what is that? I've never seen anything like that in a game. That is weird. Watch, yeah, they all do it. Every staircase is in this game. I think the IOR level is broken. If Squeaks is here, he'll know. What's going on, bootleg? Yeah, of course you have nothing to... Bitch. Bitch. Janky staircases that you can see through. Oh, I don't think we're seeing through it. I think it's a reflection. I think it's like a global illumination error or something. I do think this might be using Lumen, because, like, it looks very pretty. Go watch our tape. It's some bullshit. Nothing happening, right? It's a freaking cake. Yeah. This was the room that Garden of BANBAN 2 ended in, I think. Oh no, the cake was a lie. That's the whole tape. It's not lore, guys. It's not lore. Just impale myself real quick. Watch, there's no invisible wall here and you just die if you fall. All the way back here? Case 9 is BANBAN's gang protectorate. Is going to be everyone who's not part of it is a criminal, including inanimate objects with human features, the facility staff, and most likely children. Not have the last week's complete how to properly catch criminals his size or larger. Okay.
Perfect. That's 1 of 3.
What?
I'll stay here and put everything together. For now, Maybe just hang around the place and talk to the queen when you're ready.
Just hang around the place? Oh god. See, I think I agree it was not what? Look at that. Now you see it, now you don't. Now you see it, now you don't. I think that I agreed that it was wrong that people refunded Garden of Banban after streaming it. If you just bought it and played it and refunded it, like, no doubt, full respect. But, like, if you're a streamer, you're a content creator, you made money playing it, like, I memed about refunding it, but then when I got to that refund page, I realized I just, like, streamed the game and, like, made a bunch of money and made a video and stuff. Like, it felt wrong to refund it. I think it is wrong to refund it. So I agreed with them that it was wrong, but it feels like some of this game has been artificially lengthened. Like, this just wasted 5 minutes walking around doing nothing. We haven't had any gameplay yet, actually, now that I think about it.
Welcome back. I hope your journey was worth it, and the elevator a little more useful.
I wish I could hear you over this music.
I wanted to let you know how much I respect the things you are doing to get your child back.
What?
Putting your life on the line and fighting forces far more powerful than you like that is just admirable. As a token of my respect, please accept this blue keycard. While not much, it is what we consider a symbol of trust. I am proud to announce that you are officially a citizen of the kingdom. Feel free to stay as much as you like, even after you get your child back.
Your hand
The
is still
kingdom
clipping.
can now proudly announce that it has reached a population of 5. I say 5 because a friend of yours showed up while you were away. He was in a damaged state, so I told him to stay in the infirmary. He asked for you, so perhaps you could speak with him when you have time.
It's BANBAN! Why does that always appear? Whenever I walk down here, yeah, look at that. Whenever you walk, this triggers. Weird. Glitch. Oh, she gave me a key card. Thank you. See, the game doesn't tell you. That's how it wastes your freaking time. This is the firm. Okay. I don't know how a game can have so much lore that's just so boring. Like, nothing about this game is interesting. Like, I don't care about the Garden of Banban story at all. Like, I don't care what's happening here. How can you care? It's nonsense. Like, all right, what's open now? The infirmary? Cool. I will say this, Poppy Playtime is going to end up being the best horror game ever, I think. Sadly. Or not sadly. Poppy Chapter 3 is going to be sick. Watch.
The Queen mentioned having many visitors.
Yeah, I know
one
it was
day.
you.
I knew it had to be you.
I could crouch so I could
Listen,
teabag you.
Whatever happened to me, whatever I tried doing to you, just know it wasn't actually me. I was forced to obey without much thought. I tried communicating with you from afar for a reason. Now you know the true reason why. Still, I want to make it up to you. The Queen filled me in on the situation with the elevator. I want to help with that.
I don't trust you.
I feel much more in control now. I'll come help you find the missing pieces of the elevator. I just need to rest for a little bit and I'll meet you at whatever that station is.
Yeah, you don't even know your own station. You're voiced by the developer of the game. Claim the key card for the cell at the end of the hall. Well, where is that shit? How would I have known to claim that if you hadn't told me? Not great. There's literally an invisible wall preventing me from leaving before I get this key card that I can't find in this small room. There it is. Oh yeah, I already found it. Your mommy, we just had the best party ever. Miss Mason, me and Claire, and the jellyfish. All right, One Kitty, you said something awesome happens in this game, so I'm looking forward to the awesome stuff happening. Oh, not this idiot again. Oh, it was kind of trippy last time, though, when we were in the car. Visible wall.
It's you. Don't worry. I'm unable to hurt you. I'm too weak to do anything. By not listening to me and leaving when you had the chance, you have made a great mistake. Finally, after managing to keep Josh under control,
who's Josh?
You just had to come around and anger him. Look where your arrogance got us now.
You're the worst voice actor
Position
ever.
Where neither of us can get to the children. This is your fault and nobody else's. I meant it when I said I would practice the safest of procedures. But regardless, I have something I want to show you. It sure looks like you need it.
Yeah, I see. All right, here we go. Trippy parts.
Oh, hi. You're up again. You sure are a sleepy fellow.
Agreed.
Grab some of the vegetable snacks we collected indeed. Oh, they're all finished.
I already have consumed my share of the nutrients I've gathered while you were in your slumber.
Me too. Sorry about that.
Not about that.
I have never witnessed kindness coming from a spider before.
Man, if Shabu Josh was here, he would have loved those vegetables.
I am pretty content that he's not gracing us with his irritating presence.
Why do you hate him so much? Sure, he's got some anger issues, but overall, he's pretty chill.
This voice
We've
acting.
had our fair share of altercations.
Voice acting.
Hate is one of the two emotions I am unable to control.
What's the second one?
Sorrow.
Nice.
Not again.
How is any being able to move past constant sorrow in a world like ours? Sometimes I feel like we're all just doomed forever. We each have our plans and goals, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter.
This is the nihilistic
Nor can it undo
euphoric
the past
rose.
or previous misery.
Life is too short to be sad all the time, Stinger.
Our lives aren't.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. You know I'm not the best at this stuff. Maybe Nab or the captain can help.
Faris. I think that's Faris.
Captain? As expected. What's that sound?
Lots of other creatures reside in this ecosystem. Could be anything.
Is it Choo
Yeah,
Choo
but
Charles?
what kind of animal makes that sound?
Help me!
Are you kidding? Okay, Garden of Banban might be. It could maybe become the greatest game ever. If they're gonna go all the way with that. Then that could lead to some interesting development. I think they've realized that this story is nonsense and that there's nowhere interesting it's going, and so that they're turning the whole thing into a meta commentary on mascot horror. That's what it looks like. Okay. I got it, Miss Oxy. Because, like, yeah, it might just be a cameo, but I don't think it was. That's funny that Gavin was just like, yeah, you can put Choo Choo Charles in Ban. That'll be awesome. I can't believe it was actually Choo. I was joking when I said it's the Choo Choo Charles because it was a train. Okay, we got a key card. I have no idea where it goes though. Oh wait, there was another one. Oh, way back here. Oh no, it was on the tram. What the hell was the? Oh, the tape. Yeah, of course it's an official collab. There's no way that Barris and Geppo would just like include Choo Choo Charles in their game. Choo Choo Charles was sick. Such a good game. Anyone who says that that shit wasn't good. Oh, it was only 3 hours. Like, dude. Yeah, but all 3 hours are pretty fun. Why did I come back here? I have no idea. Daka said the same thing. Oh, is that Choo Choo Charles? A lot of walking. I think Banban 5 is a flashback. I think all of the Banban games are acid trips, or maybe ecstasy, because they're the euphoric bros. I guess that could be anything. Opioids. So this you can stand on. I could just jump down into here. They have to make this whole area dark, because then you'd be able to see what the end of the level is, because that doors are obviously the end of the level. Like, you could obviously just jump over.
Where have you been? I've been waiting for
Shut
a while.
up.
The next piece that we need should be at the second station, the feeding sector. I feel now is a good time to introduce ourselves, which we haven't done up to this point, if you can believe it. I'm Uthman. I worked here before everything came crashing down, literally and figuratively.
Uthman?
I can't imagine the stuff you've witnessed down here. My co-workers and I should have spoken up sooner. Perhaps all of this should have been prevented then. But then again, my co-workers weren't really friends in those last couple of months anyway, so would have needed some good planning. You ever had those friends that suddenly turn on you for no reason?
Yup.
To say mine turned on me would be an understatement.
Oh, I can relate.
They suddenly stopped talking to me.
Yes, I can relate.
They looked at me like I was some sort of monster.
Dude, you're my kindred spirit.
Sometimes I lose my temper, sure, but it seemed excessive. I was and still am confused, to say the least.
Dude, my spirit animal, Banban.
We're here. Let's get going.
Oh, okay. He just put that back for con. Yeah, that was some real shit right there. I agree with you, Banban. I know exactly how you feel. But...
Wait, get down.
Fuck you. We're fine. I'm not gonna die because I'm not getting... You can't even get down in this game. Oh look, it's Jumbo Idiot. What happened?
That must have been a trap that the sheriff set up earlier. Poor Josh. I can't imagine how confusing this has all been
I forget
for
that
him.
there's a sprint button in the game all the time. Because it barely makes you go faster. Okay.
That wasn't locked the last time I was here. Can't be too hard to get it open though, right?
Don't tell me I just hit all these buttons. We did not solve the puzzle. Okay, this is not fucking trial and error. The BANBAN puzzle. How am I having trouble with There's no key. The buttons need to spell okay. No. How would anyone find that out?
There seems to be two doors behind each other. I think we opened the inner one.
Okay. Why is it so... Oh. Big jumps. Why? Practice safety and you'll be okay. Oh, we skipped a puzzle, I see. Is that supposed to be like scary? Oh, it's Huggy Wuggy. Sick. Now we're the Theft King.
Wow, you just come in here, steal what's ours, and then leave?
Yeah, dude. What are you gonna
You
do about it?
humans are all the same. Thieves with no shame. Your greed knows no limits, only controllable for minutes. You can have the crown. I couldn't care less about that. But can I at least have some applause for my little poem, please?
Later, dude.
Don't listen to that guy over there. All he cares about are his poems. I'll show you something that's actually impressive. A magic trick. Open sesame.
I'm making a fucking
I
game.
think
I've
I earned
decided.
a round of applause
I can do
for
better than this. Definitely. That's I did it work for animation, right? Maybe it'll work for game too. Maybe I can make a game too. I think this might be a commentary on people refunding the games. What? Like the fact that the game is full of filler and nothing? Now they put, oh wait, no, stop. They put X's on the walls because otherwise you literally will never figure out how to do this puzzle. Because this drone is so jank, you have to point it at this X first, otherwise it won't line up to hit this button. There's a button there. That did not work. We're gonna do it the right way. Wow. Oh my god. Hey. Down. Oh, wait. God. What a great puzzle. Freaking Zelda, like Zelda. Floor -4. Say. This game was $10. Yeah, I read every chat. And they all saying anything interesting. I mean, most of y'all. To be fair, neither am I. Trying to keep my sanity as I play BANBAN. Like, I don't know. I might not play BANBAN 5. I probably will.
Before we grab the elevator piece, there's something I need to do
I'm really
first.
bored of this, honestly.
I need to hand this imposter over to someone very close to me. You do the honors.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
He must have gotten very lonely, but I got him a new friend.
So if you go past...
Now, we wait.
You go past his neck rotation, it just snaps back to idle.
Wait, no, Nab.
That voice acting, that animation, all of it was hilarious.
We can't let Nab take him.
Yes, we can. It's fine. That's not a bad run. Probably rigified. Yeah, I knew they were separating BANBAN from us. Chill out game. 5% volume. Alright. More neon white? Okay. I'm a neon white expert. Not an expert, but I'm a piece. Secret. We have to watch these tapes at some point. Like, this music is playing, but nothing is happening. Look. And oh, it looped. Nothing is happening! Why would you play this music when nothing is happening? Dude, it's hilarious. That's so funny that this is playing the most intense song ever and nothing is happening. Here's Mabdab. This is gonna be great. Yo, look how the hallway disappears as I move forward and back. Now you hallway, now you don't. Now you hallway, now you don't. Okay. Of course not. Can I do this though? No. Okay. It's still going. I just muted it.
I tried fixing you so many times, but you're just unfixable.
Unfixable.
Enough is enough.
They're tall. I don't think they were always... Did you just kill Nab, bro? Boring.
I can control it. I know I can. I have a few things I need to do around here. You'll go back without me.
What are you doing?
The elevator part should be around here somewhere.
My headphones on backwards? Thank you, Quiet Gaming. Channel's been doing super well lately. Although I just spent about 2 weeks making a really self-indulgent animation. It was good. I learned a lot. It's a lot. It's fun. Hey, what do you want? What do you want? There it is. Okay, we got another part, which is apparently the point of this game is to find parts for an elevator. So right now it's open, and then as we get, it's a straight hallway, and then as look at that, straight hallway. You can see all the way down there. You can just see 2 doors floating in space, like no walls. And then when you get a little closer, boom, hallway. Hi. The way it's so big, the way Frampt is so big, it makes the way it's tracking really creepy. He's huge. What's going on, Frampt? What are you doing? The only scary thing in this game. That's why security breach has fog. Oh yeah. I will say, well, making my latest video, the animation, trying to load the, here, I'll show you real quick. No, refresh the screen. I break the game. Trying to load the atrium map without baked lighting, like loading it in Blender with like dynamic lighting. 23.5 gigs of VRAM. It almost used my entire card. What are your thoughts on the game so far? It's so boring. Just so boring. Like, aren't you guys bored watching this? I feel like... I mean, it's fun to, like, hang out, I guess, and you don't have to play it, thankfully. Like, holy crap, it's so boring. I don't care about, like the stuff I've nitpicked is minor, and the game performs well, which is the most important thing. Like, still running at, like, a solid, rock-solid 144 frames per second, which is what I have it limited to. I don't want my GPU drawing any more power. It'll just suck up like 450, 600 watts. Favorite horror game is Bloodborne. Kind of a cheesy answer, but it's the best horror game ever made, easily. Got a chef's hat. Can I open any of these?
This is the first entry to what I will refer to as the Toadster Archives, where all information gathered about criminals will be recorded. Criminal number 1, the Snail, was captured near the front gate to the kingdom while I was on patrol. The Snail was captured while hiding in her shell, and has remained hidden since. It was initially thought to be an empty shell husk, until quiet crying was heard coming from within the shell. All attempts to convince the Snail to leave her shell have failed. The reason for this extreme distress has not yet been determined, but I have a theory.
That's true. It looks like a cafeteria.
This criminal ain't from around here, so it's possible that this foreign hostile environment is what's causing this unnatural behavior.
This is FNAF style bullshit, yeah, like who
More
cares?
updates soon. This is the third entry to the Toadster Archives. Criminals numbers 3 and 4, the Birds, were captured by being lured in their current holding cells. Their sudden and unannounced appearance within the walls of the kingdom took me by surprise, but they're now safely
Gaming.
contained.
Good. I have a new video out.
They
You should
seem
check
to be
it out.
very territorial, as they did not exhibit any hostile behavior as long as I kept my distance from their cell. It also seems that they were frantically looking for something, although I'm not sure what exactly.
It was their babies.
Since containment, they've remained completely still. I think they might be trying to trick me into getting in to check on them. I'm not falling for that. More updates soon.
How did he capture them all?
This is the second entry to the Toadster Archives. Criminal number 2, the teacher, was captured near the elevator that goes down from the 3rd floor, where a human was also captured earlier. Unlike the Snail, the teacher was extremely hostile towards me, citing a missing student from her class as the reason she's even down here. Numerous failed attempts to escape were recorded, but it appears she's finally given up. Numerous objects were introduced in an attempt to calm her down, with only a few excess bowling pins seeming to do the job.
I don't care.
The teacher has been sitting in a corner since calming down, repeating the sentence, "I can't be late," to herself, over and over. Truly an interesting case. This is the 4th entry to the Toadster Archives. Criminal number 5, the Green Gorilla, was captured by fallen victim to an intricate trap that was designed and set up in the feeding sector by yours truly. So far, the Green Gorilla has been chained, so not too much information has been retrieved.
Yeah, it's so
far
dumb.
today, we've received 7 cases in only a few hours. It's very unnatural. Something up above has happened that's causing these cases to end up down here. It hurts seeing familiar faces in this state, but I cannot risk my health to help old friends that may have gone mad. More updates soon.
No one's in here. Okay. I see. So Sheriff is captured. Okay. That was pointless. Like, all this running back and forth is a waste of time. Like, think about what we've done in this game. Nothing. We got a gear and then ran back and forth, then got another gear and ran back and forth. Like, there's no game. It is the definition of a walking simulator. Like, if the Stanley Parable didn't have any clever or witty writing. Where are we even trying to get to, dude?
That's 2 or 3. Great work, partner.
Oh, we gotta go talk to the queen again, okay. Like, all this wandering, walking back and forth is not good. This is clearly artificial game lengthening because they don't want people to refund it. They did this in BANBAN 3 as well, and it's just like, dude. If this area was pretty, it'd be one thing, but it's not. It's a big black void. Like a room with very obviously tiling textures all over the place. Same small brick texture just repeating over and over. Later, Andre. Also, none of the characters move their mouths when they talk, which probably makes it super easy.
I hope your journey was worth it, and the elevator a little.
Like I can make a game better than this. I'm dead ass, and I've never made a game before.
We're very close to having it fully fixed. I pray for the safety of the children you're looking for. When you do find them, can I ask for a favor? Could you try and occasionally come visit? It's been so long since we've had a visitor that isn't
Later,
trying
Andre.
to harm us. Please do consider my request. Other than that, I don't want to keep you any longer. Also, it appears more of your friends have arrived. If you'd like to go check on them.
That staircase is so broken. The stairs in this game are so broken, dude. Come on. Wait, where are we going? I forget. Check on our friend? Where? Oh, the infirmary, I guess. It's just walking around pressing E. Like, our friend Luke made Etra Games made a video about that just the other day. Mascot Horror has just become walk around, press E. Also, fun fact, you cannot strafe in this game. Huh? It's literally... Okay, now I can. Weird. I couldn't strafe first. Not the right way. Okay, he's not in the infirmary. He must be this way because it's the only other way there is to go. There's the soft lock. Don't go there. I can't jump. Now I can. Like, I'm losing control of my character regularly. Yeah, that wasn't a design. That's just broken ass stairs. Please tell me this was the right way to go. Okay. Thank God I didn't have to wait for any assholes. Dude, I can't move. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong buttons. That's why. My hands are in the wrong place on the keyboard. Okay, we're back here again. We never went here. We've yet to use the TV. Dude, are you kidding? Did we just go to the wrong place? Why did it even let me go here? Fully exercise. Click on BANBAN in the feeding place. Got it. And dumbed down Hello Neighbor? No, Hello Neighbor is like good. Hello Neighbor 2 was actually good. It was like so offensive that they took what was obviously part of the game and just like ripped it off and then charged an extra 20 bucks for it and called it DLC. It was like they wanted their game to be 60 bucks, but they knew it wasn't worth 60 bucks. They ripped 2 levels and a couple items off, sold the game for 40 and sold the rest. Lame. Day 1 DLC bullshit. Sorry, if it's done on the day the game's out, it's not DLC. I don't care that game workflows sometimes work out that you can work on a DLC before the game is out, but like, doesn't matter. On-disc DLC was a huge controversy back in the day. This is where we came from. Okay, feeding sector. Like, games would come out, and the DLC, like someone would notice that the DLC was like this big full-featured DLC, yet the download for the DLC was like 100 megabytes. Like, it would be nothing. And you realize the DLC was literally on the disc, like in your Xbox, and they're just charging you money to access it. That was stupid. I know the Huggy Wuggy thing is different from this, but I think it's all dumb. Well, Poppy Playtime is a good game. That's the thing. Like, it's not a great game, but like, it does this. It does walking simulators so well. Poppy Playtime is one of the best walking simulators ever made, and it's like the model for all walking simulators going forward. Like, this is like Poppy Playtime if it didn't have any playtesting, basically, and didn't have a really talented animation studio behind it. Like Poppy Playtime looks so much better because it's made by animators. Like they were Mob Games were Enchanted Mob, the animation YouTube channel, before they were a game developer and now an entertainment company, whatever that means. Dude, this game is so much walking through the same fucking areas. Nothing happening. That was weird. Oh, yeah, you can get on. What are these things? He's fucking gone. Who said to go check on him here? I didn't want to come here. I wanted to go to the one place I hadn't been yet. This is faster. This is one of the worst games I've ever played. This is worse than Garden of Banban 1 through 3. Maybe. Yeah, it is. It's the worst one by far. Visually, it's the best, and it runs the best, but, like, it's so boring. Favorite FNAF game? Juniors. Glitched Attraction. Why do I have to hit reset? What? Oh my god. I have to go back? You always have to go back to the first location to go to the other location. So bad. That's where I want to go. Oh, that's where I want to go. God damn it. This is the worst game I've played in a long time. There's no game. Nothing fun about this. No. Oh, the cable cars, the trains. Just terrible. Game sucks. Nearly silent, yeah. It's just noise. If I didn't stream this game, I would refund this game. No matter how long it took me, I would just... You can refund a game even if you've played it for more than 2 hours. You have to appeal and explain it, but like... If you don't like abuse the system and you're not constantly refunding games, if you just like try to refund a game on Steam and tell Valve like, yeah, this game fucking sucked. I know I played more than 2 hours, but it was terrible. They'll just give you your money back. Yeah, they will. I don't care. Clean me off of this horrible game. Don't soft lock me. There is a neon light with a toilet on it in front of the toilet. Got it. What is this? Is the classic BANBAN aesthetic. Random assets strewn together haphazardly. Oh boy. 3 games, 2 rounds. Lights out. Something in one of the rooms might have changed. Report the room where the changes occurred. Memorize the contents of each room. Okay. What? Okay. Toilet bowl. Okay, toilet, couch, sun, box. I get it. Toilet hasn't changed. I don't think the couch has changed. Have the boxes changed? Has the sun changed? No. Did I win? I don't think so. Toilet, couch. Okay, it's the same rooms every time. Anything changed in here? Nope. Anything changed in here? I think so. I don't think there was a camera in there. Yeah. So it's boxes. Nope. Yeah, this is just artificial game length. There's no game. Holy crap. One, 2, 3, 4 apples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Bunch of boxes. There's a couch missing, I think. Let's go look at the room. There are 4 apples. That's what's gonna change. 4 apples and 2 thingy, 3 chairs. There's a fuck ton of boxes. There's a couch with 2 unevenly shaped cushions. The toilet, a regular looking toilet. Like kind of modern looking toilet. Oh, later. Yeah, check out the FNAF VHS. It's good. Okay. 4 apples, 2, 3. It's... All right. The couch looks the same. The toilet looks the same. So it's either boxes or no change. Boxes look the same. So I'm going to say no change. Holy shit, dude. Oh, we have to look at everything in this room, don't we? Oh my god. This is so dumb. The freaking couch. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have a trick though. If we run out here, couch is gonna be the hard one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Those are what are gonna change, I see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Fucking can't count them. There were 6 in the bathroom. Oh, we got it. Good. Yes. Holy shit. Again. Not this. The boxes. I thought it was gonna be like 1 box difference. Dope stream, yeah, right. Thank you for watching. We're due for a stream. I finally can relax. We done? 3 games, 2 rounds each. Oh god. Oh, we have to do this 6 fucking times. The tree. The apples turned green. One, 2. 5. 7. Were there always 7 on there? Remember. Either no change or toilet. Let's say it's toilet. I think there were 6 before. No. Are they the same each time? Yeah, I think they might be. Before we look at that. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 7. No change. Okay, 2 more. 1 more round of 2. Like, what is this? It's not scary. It's not fun. No change. If I react to your Garden of BANBAN video after the game, I think after this game I need to go to sleep. I've been up for like 2 weeks straight animating a video that's not doing that well. More? What? Thought we were freaking done, dude. Bathroom. 69 viewers, nice. I have to watch. I will watch your video though. Definitely. Hi. Yeah. Gameplay. Hi. Oh, I like him. What's up? Got it. Oh no. And that was the end of Garden of BANBAN, also known as Clay 4. All the Garden of BANBAN games are called Clay. Is the executable name. Second death. Yeah, I know what to do. I was about to lose my fucking mind. Invisible walls. Is this walk in a circle the boss fight? Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Damn it. I'm dead. Oh no, I'm not. fucking dick. This is so bad. This is worse than the other Garden of Banbans by far. Did anyone else agree with me that like Garden of Banban 1 through 3 were better than this? There's just nothing redeeming here. It's such a cash grab. This is not the best one yet. I should have hit the button. I can't. God damn it. Thank God. Damn it. Not in the right spot. Still not in the right spot. Okay, we have to lure him here. There we win. Goodbye, Jojo. Jojo. Get fucked. Alright, you can't teabag in this game. What was that? Kittysaurus. Get a bunch of fucking crystals. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Knowing this game, the last crystal, weird ass room. Hey, they experimented on kids or some shit. Whatever. Where's the last fucking diamond? Wait, oh. Oh. Fucking time wait. Behind throne? I don't think you can go behind. Behind throne? No. Look. Oh my god. What a fucking waste of time. This is not a game. That would be the video. Garden of Banban 4 is not a game. It's experience, not a good one. Worse than the others. The others were better. This one looks better and runs better, but plays like ass.
Like a bug to a zapper. I won't lie, I thought the dinosaur would finish you off. But if trapping you will get you out of my way too, then who am I to complain? I tell you a very fitting joke, but you humans just never seem to get them. The closest people to me denied me what I was made to do. People who were genetically programmed to laugh at my every joke! They cited some end-of-the-world scenario where whatever's in the Queen's pouch escapes if I make her laugh. But I'm not buying it! I was distraught, and I became dead set on making the ultimate joke.
At least he has a good voice actor.
But after failing time and time again, I realized something. I am the ultimate jokester. There was nobody better to be made, even if by me. With the sheriff occupied next to you, reaching the Queen will be a piece of cake.
This is so weird. They're so high.
Go now, because unlike you, my path to having my family back has never been clearer.
Dude, I like you. You're the first cool, interesting character in this whole fucking game. What's that guy's name? Guys, what's that guy's name? I like them. This is the first interesting character with a good voice actor and interesting motivations and shit. Smash the glass. Oh, smash the button. Nice. Yeah, I bet a lot of people got stuck here. You have to figure out you gotta do this. Oh my god, fucking BANBAN. Oh, do we soft lock? No, we're good. Yeah, I bet a lot of people would have had trouble figuring this part out. Even though the game teaches you it earlier, it doesn't really. Yeah, I know there's secrets, but like, whatever. BANBAN secrets are like, the story is so dumb. Like, I don't care at all about what's going on. That's probably why I'm not enjoying this game, because I don't care about what's happening. Please be a shortcut. Oh, thank God. Not sure that was a shortcut, but we're here. Take me away, stupid cable car. His name is the guy Bitter Giggles, the jester. Yeah, he's the most interesting. Hey, Zach. He's the most interesting character in all of BANBAN so far. He's got a good voice actor. He has some plot development that I care about instead of that jellyfish who just, like, sucks. You can play another game. I'd like to play a good game right now. I'd like to play freaking, like, Spelunky. Devil May Cry 5. Like, there's so many good video games. Doom Eternal. Halo Infinite. or Binding of Isaac, Enter the Gungeon. There are a million great games that I would love to be playing right now that aren't this. Oh, I have the new Ratchet and Clank, which I haven't even started playing. I want to play that. I've barely played any of the. Oh, you're dead. Yeah, of course you're dead. Get fucked. These stairs are so glitchy. All right, here we go. The climax. I'm making a FNAF game for Steam once I learn how to script. I can't really do that. Game special edition, there you go. I already had empanadas for dinner. All right, here we go, the climax. Game is still too fucking loud.
Your Majesty, I have finally come to do what I was made for, and deliver my jokes. This is my best batch yet!
I command you to leave and not tell any jokes!
Whoa.
Oh no!
Look
at what you have done!
What?
Oh, they grow up so fast! Too bad she's about to get completely crushed!
This is chaos!
What?
I followed every single one of your orders! Why won't you give me that satisfaction one last time? All I want is to make you laugh.
But you know what will happen if I laugh.
I do. And I told myself time and time again that some things are more important than laughter.
They just disappeared.
But I can't wait anymore! I need to make you laugh, even if just for a little bit. I can't be put aside again. I am nothing without a ruler to entertain. I am sorry. Your Majesty, tell me, what did the train conductor say to the kangaroo? Hop on!
That was terrible.
We gotta run! This entire floor's going down! The naughty ones are escaping! I've managed to get the elevator to work, but only partially.
I wanted to see what would happen. You know the SCP lore? Yo, do you know the SCP lore? If you do have a pretty interesting game, SCP Containment Breach multiplayer. Oh. Yeah, there's a bunch of good SCP games out there. Not that many. There's a couple.
The naughty ones are escaping! I've managed to get the elevator
She's gone.
to work,
She's
but
gone.
only partially. It can only go down. But right now, we have to escape this entire floor to anywhere else.
Wait. Oh. Hang on. The doors are gone. I want to see what's over there. $5K seemed really good. What? What about 5K? The door is open. I want to see what happens. I want to see if I can go through.
The naughty ones are escaping!
Oh, is the whole room
I've
barricaded?
managed to get the elevator to work, but
Oh,
only
never mind.
partially. It can only go down. But right now, we have to escape this entire floor to anywhere else.
Why is he killing us? What's he doing here?
Everything we've worked so hard to build. Just ruined. I've let the other prisoners go. Grab this one. Definitely.
You let them go?
If we make it down there alive, we need to find the Queen's scepter.
What's madness?
It's the only thing that can stop this madness.
Fucking terrible. Actually the worst BANBAN game yet. Wow. That was something. That was the worst BANBAN game. Like, oh, they changed the channel. That's actually the worst.
Hey guys, can I sing a song?
I didn't even know that you
Terrible.
sang.
Of course I sing. I sing better than you, Bonnie.
Help you. What do you mean?
Hey,
by
Axolotl
please
Gaming.
come tonight?
You know, I want Rosalina to come to the show tonight.
Help you.
Rosalina, please come tonight. Rosalina, please be my girlfriend. Rosalina, please come tonight. I want you bad.
Help you. I mean, it's a great song, but I just think people might get the wrong impression based on. I think the lyrics might not exactly.
Rosalina, please come tonight. Rosalina, please be my girlfriend. Rosalina, please come tonight. I want you back. I want you back.
But yeah, I would refund that game if I hadn't just streamed it deadass. I would deadass refund that game. Even if it took more than 2 hours, I would refund it anyway and just say, holy shit, shut up. I would refund it anyway and be like, dude, this is not acceptable. This was terrible. Was terrible. The others were way better. Maybe I'm just getting sick of it, but no, the others were they weren't good. They're not as bad. Yeah. Maybe if you care about the lore. Maybe if you care about the lore, you get into it. I didn't even watch MatPat's theory on BANBAN. Here's the thing. If you look inside her pouch, you can see like a bunch of spooky eyeballs. So whatever was let out got let out. I like your logo, by the way, but just a question, what animal is it or a hybrid? It's a lobster, obviously. I'm kidding. Like a dog or a wolf, I think, or a dragon. I don't really feel that strongly. It's not like a fursona. That's how I think I've come to realize that's how you can tell I'm not a furry, because furries will tell you exactly what animal their avatar is. They'll be like, my avatar is a it's always like something really abstract, like some weird ass coyote wolf hybrid, fox wolf hybrid that doesn't exist or something. There are no fox wolf hybrids, right? They can't breed, right? I know like dogs, coyotes, wolves, they can all interbreed, but I don't think foxes. Yeah, MatPat did that. No, I'm not a furry, Charles. But I mean, we like a foxwolf would be a falf. That's not a thing. That's not a thing. Hang on. I've never seen a falf. No, there's a coyote wolf. Yeah, when you search falf, the first result is wiki fur. That's how you know that shit's not real. That is some not real shit. And it's all furries. Yeah, it's not a real thing. There are no falfs. There are none. There are kai wolves though. Hang on, I'll show you. These are cool. They're coyotes and wolves. They're like... It's a wolf coyote. It makes perfect sense, actually. And the truth is, most wolves nowadays have domestic dog, and coyote in them. Oh, here we go. Eastern wolves are hybrids, but the koi wolf is not a thing. Yeah, well, that's the point. All Eastern wolves, Eastern gray wolves are like full of coyote blood and domestic dog blood and all that stuff. Do not go to the images tab for falf. I'm sure safe search would make it fine. It's just all furry shit, right? Yeah. It's not safe for work. It's just all furries. See? Just all... Actually, like one furry in particular who's apparently very popular. This blue furry, Stormy Falf. Are there professional furries? I never thought about this, but I bet a professional furry, like, there are some furries, like, if I just make a living being furries on the internet, that's so weird. Good for them. A fox and wolf are not able to mate. They're able to mate, they're not able to conceive. Let's be clear. You kill a furry? No. Jackson, it's MatPat search furry dragons on one of his recent videos. No, I didn't see that, but yeah, that's a good one. Like, my avatar is a fur dragon. It's like, okay, dude, it's a dragon. Dragons can have fur. You don't have to, right? I think it's a dragon. It's fantasy. You can have whatever you want. But yeah, that's how you know I'm not a furry. Because it's like, what animal is your avatar? Is like, I don't fucking know, man. Like a dog or a wolf or a dragon. Depends on what mood you're in, I guess. Are you a furry? No, I'm not. But I'm a lot of my friends are furries. I think the furry hate is really weird and creepy. Like, people who get obsessed with furries, it's like, dude, I get it. I'm not a furry, so like I don't have, like, obviously, like, I don't have enthusiasm for furry animals at all. So like, yes, I find some of the furry stuff a little weird, but like, it doesn't upset me. It's weird, like, it's not my thing, you know? Like, oh, I talked about this before, which is like, I think a lot of furries find like the animals that look like people cute. I think they're terrifying. I think if you saw that shit in real life, you'd be like, yo, that's a demon. Like the one we just looked at, the falf. Let me go back, hang on. If you saw like an animal that's walking on two legs like that, you'd be like, holy shit, it's a demon, run. That's definitely what you would do. You'd be like, oh my God, get that thing away from me. When is my birthday? June. I'm a master at staying awake. Nice. I think some people aren't into doing... Oh, no, some people are, but, like... I just, like... An animal... When I think an animal with, like, fingers... When I think of, a human, like, a bipedal human torso, but with animal-like features... I think of, like, Egyptian gods. Like, I think of, like, a demon or... Like, I think of, like a horse head thing. Like, idol or something, you know? It's just, like... I think it's creepy. Like, it doesn't, That said, not all furries do the human-like one. Some furries have their furries look like just look like a regular animal. Those don't creep me out at all. Those are just cartoon animals. They're normal. You think sharks make it furry? I don't know. You're asking the wrong dude, but I'm sure there are shark furries. You know, I can't play something else. I'm too tired. I've been up for so long. All right, guys. This has been fun. I gotta go. I've got like 3 videos I need to make. They're easy though. Well, not necessarily easy, but they should be okay. Yes, stream is ending. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see y'all again soon.